get better at it.
Nice. You know when they have like the big illustrated T and there's all like the little like roses around it, like the
okay, yeah.
School, like big first T.
Uh huh.
You know what I'm saying?
I think.
Yeah. That'll be fun.
You'll
Mine is
show me.
pulled up there.
Oh, I thought you meant you wanted to look right now at the lettering. Who's I can tune into you? I have it muted, don't worry. You won't hear yourself.
Good.
Yeah.
You don't do the...
You want me full screen? Oh, so nice.
You care at the door for a bit?
Yeah, it actually feels kind of nice.
You can close it whenever.
Thank you for the permission. I might listen to my audiobook for just a little bit. I know you don't like for me to listen to anyway, but I want to listen when you start getting the chicken stuff.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's a lot.
Okay. What?
That's a lot.
Oh, I thought you said that's a lot.
That's a lot.
I was just telling you what I was going to do.
That's a lot.
Thank you.
We move this. What was that rolling pin right here? Is it down there? Yeah, that guy.
I didn't move him. He was there already.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright, we need to move him back.
Oh,
All right, welcome. It's Sunday. We got another fun stream in store. A lot to get going here. So we are gonna get things started off with our usual cocktail. Let's go over the menu just really quickly. We're gonna do a Indian curry tonight. It's rainy. It's kind of cold out. Feels like a warm, nice curry night. We also are gonna do some garlic naan. Never made naan before, so I did most of it off stream just to make sure I don't fuck it up. The dough looks good. It's been resting, kind of proofing. Did a double rise on it. We'll get that rolled out at the end and all buttered and garliced up, so that should be great. Poncho, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Good to see you. It's been a while. But as always, we're gonna start with a cocktail. We're going to keep the Indian vibes. We're doing Indian curry, by the way, not Thai or Japanese. So we have this like lime and turmeric cocktail that I'm really excited about. Never gone this route or done this kind of version of it. We're going to use egg whites as well for all those cocktail lovers out there. And that's just going to keep like a nice little foamy topper. What's up, Lauren? Lauren, we got all the homies here today. Love it. I love it. So stoked about that. Let's get that going to start. Where am I at? All right, so we got our little shaker here. This one we're going to be doing turmeric, lime. We got a sweetener. We're going to use maple syrup. We're going to do a little bit of ginger, vodka, and then the egg whites. I've never done an egg white cocktail before. So I was looking into it. We do a double shake. We do a dry shake, which means no ice, and that's going to really like incorporate the egg whites into everything and really encourage the foam. And then the second shake is with the ice here to get everything a little diluted, chilled down, and hopefully looking great. So let's get our first kind of shake going. We're going to get some ginger. Let's see, you guys can see this. Well, ginger microplaned. That looks good. Set for about a quarter of a teaspoon of turmeric. So I'm just going to go until it looks half decent. All right, I think that's about right. I'm stoked about the turmeric because it should add this like insane color. Sell of $18 minimum, 18 minimum, Lauren. But yeah, and then we're also gonna have a little thyme leaf on the top. Hopefully the egg whites are fluffy enough that it like floats on the top. But we'll see. So let's get some lime peel or zest in there as well. And then let's juice this guy. All right, that half looks good. We're doing a double as well, so we're doubling the recipe here. All right, that looks great. What else was I grabbing here? Grab the vodka over here. All right. All right, lime juice. Oh, let's do the syrup. Here we go. I was like, what am I missing? A little bit more. Okay. Then we have our egg. I think I'm gonna do this like the old-fashioned way and just like let it drip through my fingers. I think I'm clean. I think we'll be chilling here. Oh. That was a close call. All right, so we got our ingredients in there. We got the egg white in there. Let's give it our first shake, the dry shake. And this should create most of the foam in the beginning here. Oh, shit. Sorry, the lid popped on me. All right. Can't shake it anymore. Arms are tired. Looks foamy. Let's get our ice in there and in our glass. Then I want to put our spritzer in there first. All right, and let's do our second shake here. All right, and then we're gonna do the little double strain. All right, let's give this a stir first. Not sure I love the look without stirring it. Let's clean it up a bit. We have our little sprig of thyme. Float him right on the top there. All right. I think it looks good. Nice little egg float, or the little egg foam on top. Everything else looking gorgeous. Great color from the turmeric. All right. Cheers for everyone who's partaking. Appreciate you guys being here. Super nice. Subtle, creamy, smooth. The sweetness and the acid balance each other out well. Turmeric subtle, not overpowering. Ginger subtle, not overpowering, just what we're looking for. I'm okay with that. I'm into that. That's a good time. All right. Let's get into it. So, like I said, we're doing a chicken curry. We're also going to do garlic naan and basmati rice to go with it here. So, first thing I want to get going is probably our chicken. Take a look at this guy. We got him all strussed up. We got our legs out. This is a kind of a different way of strussing the chicken. If you guys stress mini chickens in your life, not the kind of usual look, but I love this technique and this process. I would have shown you guys, maybe I do this next time. But we brined him for 12 hours, and then I wanted to let him just sit in the fridge in the open air to kind of like chill, dry out. And I didn't really have time to do that on stream. So the look of this is exactly what we want. We want it to be extremely tight, everything as close to the body and like one cohesive kind of piece of meat as possible. This is going to encourage it cooking evenly throughout, and then help it not to dry out as well. The one thing I haven't done is really stuffed it yet. We'll still be able to do that, and then we'll get oil on it, season it. I have a 400-degree oven we're going into. To start, we're going to drop the temp to about 375, and then about 275 at the end, just to kind of wrap it up. I want to get this going sooner than later. It's going to take about an hour. So let's get it stuffed and then seasoned and in the oven here. So let's get it off our rack. Now, I could go crazy Indian flavors on this turkey. I'm not going to. We're going to do basic seasoning. It's going to taste amazing. It's not going to be any which way. It's not going to be like too Italian or too this, that, the other. It's be right down the center. And I think that's going to go well with the actual curry here. So let's get it stuffed. We're going to do onion, garlic, and some herbs. All right, we got some nice slices of onion. And if you can see in here, the cavity we still have like access to the cavity. So we're just going to stuff these nice and in there. A little bit of thyme. And then some garlic. I'm just breaking up the garlic, getting that all up in there. Same with the last of this onion. Really nothing sophisticated, nothing over the top, just hanging out. Pax Food, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. We're getting Indian curry, naan, and a roasted chicken going here. We just stuffed it. We got it all trussed up. Let's get it oiled and seasoned. We'll start on this side here. And we're just doing a neutral high smoke point oil. We're just going to rub this all in the kind of crevices and make sure this guy's looking great. All right, this is the back side of the bird. But we're going to keep seasoning similar throughout. So salt. All right, we're also going to do onion, garlic, salt, paprika, a little bit of mustard, and some cayenne to kind of get this all wrapped up, balanced up. All right, let's get them all kind of rubbed in. All right. Okay, let's get the other side going. A little bit of oil. All right, salt's looking good. All right, let's do our other seasonings. This is the mustard, onion, garlic, paprika, or all out of paprika, and the cayenne. All right, let's get the sides kind of all seasoned up as well. All right, we got this guy on a rack. We're going in the oven, 400 degrees. Going in the oven, 400 degrees. I have a tray under here, so if you just see me putting it in, just like straight up, that's why. All right, 520. We're gonna keep it at this 400 degrees for 10, 15 minutes. And then we're gonna go to 375 and then eventually 275 to finish it up here. The reasons for the like multiple temperatures. 275 I find is like the perfect temperature for chicken. Especially if you're going to keep it in there for a fair amount of time, like an hour plus. Reason being is that's the temperature where it gets that like flaky, succulent, moist, not dry. But if we go in at 275 for just this hour that we're probably going to do it here, not enough time. So we're going to start a little higher, start reducing, and then really finish it at 275. Let the whole thing come up to that temperature. And we'll check it, of course, along the way here. So that's the thought process behind that. The next thing we probably want to get going is the Basmati rice. It will take 30 minutes or so, but I do want to just like set that, forget that, get that guy going, and then we can get our actual curry underway. Alright, let's get this guy finished clean. All right, basmati. So a little rice cooker. Where we at? We got like a cup and a half, maybe 2 cups of rice in here. We always wash our rice in this household, cold water a couple times. Yo, Aaron, Poncho, if you're still in the chat, did you watch the Mikey Musumeci grappling yesterday or Friday? There's like one FC. That fight was insane, or that grappling tournament was insane. Homie had his his ankle just twisted the wrong way like 17 different times. I literally could not watch the screen the entire fight. I was just like, please tap, please. Oh my god. Oh my god. I cannot believe the homie didn't tap. It's like twisting your wrist all the way around, and it's insane. His leg has to be broken, or his like, I don't even know what to say, man. It was so insane. All right, our rice is looking good. Got the starches out. Water's running clear. I'm assuming you can do like the finger method with the basmati rice. We'll find out. That's what we're gonna do. All right, let's get our rice on. All right, cool. Let's clean up for a second. All right, so with this Indian curry, I don't know. I've never made it for the most part. Indian curry, I've done like the kind of pre-bought stuff, which is not exactly what we're doing tonight. And I can't decide if I should use like kind of French cooking techniques or like Thai cuisine, more a technique in that regard. And I think I'm gonna lean Thai here. So with that, we're gonna. Here's our. I'm all over the place, guys. Here's our spice mix. We have coriander, cumin, turmeric, cayenne, paprika, mustard, cloves, cinnamon, onion, and black pepper. That's gonna be our little spice mix. I'm gonna cook the chicken kind of 2 ways here. We're gonna do this method where we're gonna take half of these spices here. We'll mix them all together. We'll take half of it and season the chicken with that, and then we're gonna quickly sear it, and then really finish cooking it in the coconut oil or coconut milk. Excuse me. We do this in Thai cooking. It really helps the chicken to become like succulent and not dry. We're going to take that out, clean the pan, and then really kind of start the flavor building process from there. Use the rest of the seasoning, onions, whatever else we'll get going. So let's get some of this up and ready. Let's get our chicken going here. We have chicken thighs, of course. And we're going to trim this and cube it. We'll get some of this fat in the pan. And get some of that going here in a second. Turn our pan on, low heat, low-ish heat. Some of this kind of gross stuff off. Alright. Oh, that feels something weird. There's a bone on this guy. There we go. Okay. Next guy. Not much fat on this one. It's fine. Alright, that looks good. These guys are already pretty well trimmed up. Alright, cool. Let's trim these guys into kind of small bites. That's a good portion. Kind of clean up these, and then we'll get like an actual dice going here. And smell the chicken. Alright, we're about 15 minutes in, or at like 12 minutes in. You said 20 after, right? You said 20 after. Let's drop her. 375. Open her up. Air her out a bit. She's looking real cute. She's looking real cute. Devin's like, are you talking about me? Unfortunately, the chicken. Alright, let's keep dicing these guys up. All right, chicken's chopped. Chicken looks good. Let's get this all kind of cleaned up. All right, oil is rendering well. Moment to cheers. All right. We got our chicken looking good. Bite-sized cubes, all chicken thighs. We're going to mix our little seasoning dish. This is our curry spice mixture. Let's get it all mixed about. Well incorporated. And then this is, I used to cook chicken like this back in the day here. So we get it all kind of flattened on the ground. No holes peeking through, but not much is overlapping. So we got like a good surface area of chicken. And this should basically be like one side, right? So we'll get my fingers dry. Take our kind of curry seasoning and get that pretty well done on that one side here. We're gonna let that sit for 30 seconds, 1 minute. Quick little switcheroo. All right, we have our chicken fat. Oh God. All right, you guys still with me? Okay, we got our chicken fat rendering here. Let's get our little chicken bits out. All right, we got a good amount of fat there. We still want to add some more. Let this come up, turn the heat up. All right, see how our oil's doing. I think it's looking good. All right, I was kind of mentioned this earlier. This is what I used to do. All right, so we take our knife and we kind of scoop up much as we can. And we're going flat down into the pan. Seasoned side down, hopefully. All right, you guys are missing some of this. All right, so you see how we have seasoned side down? It looks like our meat hasn't been seasoned on this side exactly what we want. We do a little bit more seasoning on our other side. And then we want to kind of flatten these out, make sure they're all touching the pan. We're gonna let this go for a couple seconds, or a minute, maybe two, flip it, and then pour in half of our coconut milk. Let's get that kind of looking right. I have this like barbaric technique with our coconut milk. Knife. I don't know if you guys ever saw the movie Goofy Movie. Reminds me of Goofy Movie. I think they're like stuck in their car. And they like only have canned beans or something to eat. Is this ringing a bell to anyone? and they don't have any way to open the can. And Goofy just does his front tooth and goes and just pops 2 holes in the can. You guys remember this? No? Anyways, alright. Got our chicken cooking. The smell is amazing. The color is already looking great. Let's try to get a flip. And we'll go in here and try to flip as many of these over. Let's turn our heat up. Goofy movie still hits. We got to watch that. Same with the Super Goofy movie when he goes to college. Remember that? And he has like the vertical skate ramp deal. Such a great scene. Such a great scene. The dad Goofy just comes out of nowhere and slams all these crazy tricks. Good times, good times. Lauren, are you drinking with me? What are you drinking? Please be drinking with me. Need a refresher. Alright, I think our chicken's looking pretty par cooked. Let's get our coconut milk in here. I think I used like 1/3 of the can. Turn our heat down, and the goal is to just let it kind of like stew or get it going in this. Should turn out to be a good time. Jack and Ginger in California. I love it. I love it. I'm assuming Mom's doing the classic vodka tonic or vodka soda. You guys might have missed the early cocktail. We did a turmeric, ginger, lime vodka, and then we had egg whites on top. It was a good time. It was a good time. Our chicken's looking great. Still coming along. Color's finally getting there. At about 6:10 or 6:05, we'll kind of reduce the heat one more time here. Okay, while our chicken is finishing, let's get the rest of our veg chopped and good and going here. Ugh. All right, per usual on this one, we are going to eventually strain the sauce. And it's really just going to be curry, chicken. We'll get the naan going. And then we're going to have use the chicken on top as well. Connor, thanks for joining. Good to see you. All right, so let's get our onion, garlic. The other thing I want to do here is this little like kind of flurry or blend situation. Let's get that going first. We're going to use white onion on this. And probably about a half of this little guy. And the hope here is it's just going to add like a depth of flavor, a little bit different texture to the onion, garlic, etc. So quick chop on this in the blender. We got a thick knob of ginger. We'll quickly peel. All right, good enough. And then we're gonna throw a little bit of garlic in here and we're gonna blitz it. And then that's gonna be a little bit of our flavor base when we actually start cooking the vegetables here. I think our chicken is close to being done, at least the one on the top. Move this guy off. Quickly trim our garlic. One more. All right. Anything else we should put in here? I'm trying to think. Let's just start with this. A little bit of water. This guy blitzed. All right, onion, garlic, ginger puree. I think this adds just like a great brightness, and then also without the texture in it as well, like the getting like bites of, not that like bites of onion are bad, but when I think about this curry, I just want it to be like straight curry, this like great fragrant, thick kind of bodied of a sauce. The chicken on these like bits that we've already cooked here, and then we'll have chicken on top as well. It's gonna be a lot of chicken, guys. But I'm excited. It should be a good time. All right, we're also using 2 different onions. I have a white onion in there in the little blend thing, per usual. I love white onions. I think it is like the embodiment of what an onion should taste like. But there are times when you should use a sweet onion. And so we do have a sweet onion here. I think this is going to add a good subtle sweetness with the kind of onion flavor we're hoping for. And I'm okay with the kind of two types here. So let's get a basic chop on this going. Doesn't need to be pretty. All right, let's transfer our chicken curry kind of coconut milk mixture into a bowl here. Set this aside. Connor, are you guys still doing the vegan only? I'm still thinking about like a handful of vegan dishes, and one of these streams we'll do a vegan meal. All right, let's get this guy cleaned up a little bit more. All right, oil in the pan. Heat's on. All right, let's get some garlic chopped. Only vegan sometimes. Okay. I thought you guys were doing like a vegan January or something like that. Yeah, one of these days you'll have to send me some of your vegan favorites. All right, I think I'm just gonna trim these rough chop. Again, we're gonna be straining this at the end. All right, let's check our oil. We have a shimmer. We're getting there. That's what I'm saying. Like these vegan dishes, the idea of them is very cool to me. The challenge and to find the right substitutes is a fun deal, and we're always looking for a challenge. So that's my same exact kind of thought process with it, or when it comes to that as well. All right, we got a shimmer. Let's get this going. Oh. Salt, pepper. You guys can't see this. Alright, we also have our garlic naan finishing proofing. Not sure how this one's going to turn out with the garlic naan. Really hopeful, but not getting my hopes up. Alright, with this, it's hard for me to not do a little bit of like French technique here. So we're going to do our onions, garlic, we're going to add tomato paste, let that burn, deglaze, we'll add our little like slurry concoction here and get everything all homogeneous up to what we want it to look like, flavors reduced. Strain it, add in our this guy. And then we'll finish the chicken in the oven, finish the naan here, and hope for the best. All right, little moment for cleaning. Basmati's done. No way. Alright. Basmati's looking great. Alright, let that kind of finish. Alright, my heat's way too hot. Turn that down for a second. Where'd my onions go? Alright, let's get some tomato paste in here. Let's do a little more. Alright, I had a little, there we go. Alright, can you guys see the brown on the bottom? Anyone know what we call that? Alright, let that keep going. Where's my chicken stock? I swear I had stock out right here. Getting ready for a deglaze in a second. The other thing we have to get going is our garlic and herb butter for the naan. Let's get some of that cut up and ready to go. One more big guy. Alright, this is looking blackened, little deglaze. Scrape the bits off the bottom. All right, let's add our little slurry. Fond, well done, Sydney. Fond, exactly right. And the reason we want that is it helps with complexity of flavor, just really bringing everything together. This guy stir. Oh, wow. Let's get the rest of this. Check our chicken. Looking gorgeous. All right, we're reducing the heat. 275. Hopefully for about another 30 minutes or so. We should be in good shape. All right, we got our curry base. We're gonna add a little bit more to just tomato puree. We're gonna add most, if not the rest, of our little spice mixture that we concocted here. Let's add most of it and then taste and adjust. Turn our heat down. Where's my guy? All right, we're gonna turn our heat down even more. This guy's looking great so far. Let's get our garlic situation going here. I swear, I spend so much of my life peeling garlic. All right, one more. Get them trimmed. And I do want this in a really fine dice here. I want it to have some body and some texture, but I do want it to be still really, really finely cut here. So we're getting a basic chop, and then we'll dice this further in a second. Knife skills out of this world. Love to see it. Just kidding. All right, we got the basic dice or chop on this. My only issue with garlic is the sticky factor. Like, if it was everything that it is without the sticky factor, 10 times better. So goddamn sticky. Alright, I'm liking this size. I think this looks great. Let's take a look at this guy. I love this darkness, this dark, deep red. Looks gorgeous. Let's get a taste. Off the bat, tastes great. Needs salt. I want to use the rest of this. It needs more of like a flavor smack. Rest of that, a little bit more salt, a little MSG. And this deep red, it's going to look so great again once we add the coconut milk. Like, I cannot wait for this to be this absolutely gorgeous orange color here. Cannot wait. Absurd. Thank you for the follow. Cannot appreciate it more. Welcome to the stream. Per usual, we're getting a little wild. We're doing Indian curry, garlic naan. We have a whole roasted chicken in the oven. We're doing basmati rice. What more could you ask for? All right, I think I'm going to get a small pan here going. We'll get our butter melted. I also want to chop up some parsley. I think parsley's the move. Parsley or cilantro? I think parsley's the move, but I'm adding cilantro to the top of our curry here. I don't know. What do you guys think? Parsley or cilantro for the garlic butter piece? Do we even have parsley? Great question. Not cilantro too. Oh, we have parsley. All right, we got parsley. We're gonna do cilantro as the topper. Parsley in the garlic butter, right? I think that makes the most sense. And then we'll do cilantro as the topper of the curry here. Very basic chop on the cilantro. I kind of like cilantro when there is like the thicker leaves, opposed to it being like a fine dice. I think you get more cilantro kind of flavor in there. So we'll leave this. We'll use this as the topper. This parsley. All right, this is our parsley. This will be our garlic butter. All right. Butter slowly melting. We're gonna add our garlic right now. I think it makes sense to add the garlic now. Let it like come up to heat. Garlic burns so quickly. Let's get as much time as we can in the butter there. All right, we're gonna add a little bit more stock to our kind of curry base. Let him flavor up, continue to reduce. So give this guy a stir. A little salt hitter, MSG hitter. Need more salt. My salt guy. Doug, do you know where you put the salt? Oh, I found it. Judy, good to see you. Welcome. Appreciate you being here. We're doing Indian curry. Let's flip the switch here. So this is going to be our curry base. We're doing garlic naan. So this is our garlic butter. We've got a whole roasted chicken in the oven. We also have a bunch of chicken in here or over here. But we're doing garlic naan, Indian curry, and then basmati rice. Should be a good time. Let's take a gander at our chicken. It's looking so good. I can't really pull it out to show you guys until the end here, but I'll show you at the end. All right, let's give this guy another taste, see how we are coming along. I love it. Flavors there, salt's there. It does need a little bit of a sweetness, and that is where the coconut cream is going to come in. So what I think we're about to do is let's add a little bit more chicken stock. Let's get this as pureed and blended as we can. Let's strain it, add back all of everything else we need to be in there. And then we're just going to let this reduce, let it keep doing its thing. All right, let's get our immersion blender. All right, let's get this guy blended. I'm wearing a white shirt. This is probably not going to go well. Oh, our butter is a little too hot. Take her off. turn this guy down, add a little bit more chicken stock, and then get to blending. All right, let's pray this doesn't go all over me. Probably will. Oh boy, guys. All right. I don't know if I want to do it with the blender. It's gonna spray everywhere. All right, we got this guy in our little Ninja blender. Couple of warnings using the Ninja blender with hot deals. It's gonna like get pressurized and possibly blow up on you, so be careful when you do this. Works best if you go in like little batches and then open her up. You can see the steam coming out of here. All right, we'll go again. All right, let's do one more time, then we'll strain her. Before we strain her, let's get our pan ready again. All right, we're gonna do a dishwashing stream one of these days. All right. All right, let's see how much of this you guys can see. Can you see any of this? All right, I'm gonna strain this. You guys can see some of it kind of. Hoping for the best here. And then we're just pushing it through the chinois. It's really gonna let all the flavor and juices come out, hold all of the pulp, so to speak. And then just leave us with this really, really kind of sophisticated, nice looking, beautiful kind of curry base here. The goal is to get as much liquid out of this as possible. So let's see what we end up with. I'm just pushing against this kind of sieve here, encouraging all the liquid and flavor to come out. All right, one last kind of press. I'm hoping for all the last liquid to come out here. All right, so we have this gorgeous orange curry base. Has our garlic, onion, chicken flavoring, all of our seasoning in there, the ginger. This looks absolutely insane. All right, back on the heat. We're doing low heat. Let's get this up to temp. Let's check on our butter here. Our parsley. This is our parsley. We're gonna add half the parsley. A little bit more salt. Let that kind of finish coming up to temp. All right, let's see what else we can fit in this dishwasher. Getting to the brim. All right. This is all looking great. Let's get our workspace kind of cleaned up here. Let's start rolling out this naan. Well, this is coming up. Let's add our chicken mixture with the seasoning and coconut salt or coconut milk. Give this guy a mix. Let's see what our initial kind of coloring looks like. Gorgeous orange. Gonna add a little bit more there. All right, let's get some of this naan rolled out while we finish most other things here. All right, if you don't know anything about me, I know nothing about like bread and baking and things in that regard. I think garlic naan falls under baking, so you've been warned. I don't know how this is going to turn out. We used yeast. I used, what did I use in here? There's ginger, lemon, yogurt. It's a typical naan recipe. I have no idea. I would assume it's a typical naan recipe. We let it double rise. We did one rise in a warm oven at really not a temperature at all. It was just an oven that was warmed up, turned off, let it kind of proof and rise in there. And then we divided it into like 8 individual kind of balls, put that in the fridge and did a kind of cold rise for the last 2 to 3 hours. Now it's been sitting at room temperature. We're gonna roll them out into like flat bread style pieces, and then get them like seared and finished on the cast iron here. And then we'll paint them with our kind of garlic butter. I can actually take that off, put that to bed. Paint that with the garlic butter there. That's the thought and hope for the naan here. So let's get some of these rolled out. I don't know how big like they think they're supposed to be, but I think this is about as big as I want them to get. They're already kind of thin. So let's go with that and try to keep them consistent here. Just a little stir. I'm kind of okay with like the random shape, a little bit more rustic look to it. I know naan is supposed to be these like perfect kind of circles, flatbread circles. I do like the elasticity, excuse me, how it kind of comes back. I'm hopeful that that's a good sign. All right, halfway done. I wish you guys could smell this. The curry smells insane. And I love the consistency of it. It's just this nice, thick base of a heavily seasoned sauce. And then it has the great coconut milk to balance it out. Color looks great with the coconut milk. Adds a slight sweetness to it. I'm excited. All right, we got our naan rolled out. Let's take a check on our chicken. All right, we're checking the temp on our chicken. We're at kind of jumps here. It says 140. 140. So we need about maybe 10 more minutes, 15 more minutes here. We'll let that chill, rest. Let's taste this guy. Coats the spoon super well. You guys can see that. That's insane. Absolutely insane. Let's a little bit more salt, MSG. My shirt, you can't tell. It's only slightly, completely splattered. Could be worse, could be worse. All right, let's make one last cocktail here. Oh, there's one last onion. Oh, onion piece I need to do here too. Let's get this going. Cheers. Thank you all for hanging out with me on Sundays. I appreciate it more than you know. We're cooking every Sunday, doing these at least once a week on Sundays. But yeah, it means a lot for me for all of you guys coming to hang out with me. I appreciate it. Especially while I just yell at you while I cook. All right, let's see how our naan is looking. I feel like we might have a touch too much oil in here. Let's dump out any excess. Thing with these cast irons is they do take a while to come up to heat. And then also, I've talked about this 1,000 times. I fucking hate these gas or non-gas burners. Bob says cheers. Bob, good to hear from you. Hope you guys are all doing well. But I love gas burners. These electric burners are just trash. Consistency isn't there. They're always like they're on and then they're completely off. Makes absolutely no sense. But these just take a little bit longer to get to heat, and then the cast iron adds time there as well. So the one thing I did want to quickly chop up was I do want to do a little of these like really finely julienned onion slices. I think they're going to top it well with the cilantro here. Get some of these up and going. I'll show you what they look like. The cutting board's just like right over there. I don't feel like moving it. Bear with me. All right, we just have some like really thinly sliced or julienned white raw onion. And we're just gonna have this on the top with the cilantro. And I think we're also gonna drizzle a little bit of the coconut milk on top as well. Hopefully it looks how I'm picturing it in my head, but we will see. All right, let's transfer our hot butter. Where am I at? This is just garlic, butter, salt, parsley. And we're gonna brush our naan with this kind of at the end. Let's get that in its own little deal. All right, we are almost ready to wrap up here. Take a look at our chicken. Looking good. Still has about 15 more degrees on it. Turn up the heat just a touch on that. We do need to finish in time here. All right, let's get some of this garlic naan going. Let's see what this looks like. We'll get our first one going. I have a feeling it's going to be like pancakes. First one might not turn out too hot. And we're just going to brush on this one side, the other side, while it's kind of doing its thing. Again, I have no idea what I'm doing with this garlic naan. I'm hoping it turns out well. We're going to wait till it kind of bubbles, browns on one side, flip it, and hope for the best here. Turn the heat up a touch. This heat looks good. Let's give it another taste. Hope you guys can see how orange this is. I just love this absolute orange color. My God, I hate to say it. This tastes so good. I wish you guys could all try this. Wow. Okay, that's really good. Where's my tweezers? Looking good so far. All right, we're coming together. We are coming together. All right, we got some bubbles here. I don't know if you guys can see those. You guys think I flip it? Do we flip it? Can we check one side? All right, a little bit longer. It's nice and golden right now. Let's do a little bit longer. Chicken is continuing to come up to heat, just what we want. I'm gonna clean, per usual. All right, cleanup's looking pretty good so far. Just a couple things to wrap up. All right, let's look at this guy. Did we go too long? Nice and golden brown. I'm okay with the first one. We'll kind of see where we end up. Let's paint this guy a little bit. I don't know. That looks like naan to me. You guys tell me. Let's get the edge of this guy kind of cleaned up, reincorporated. I'm beyond excited. It's kind of rainy in Seattle. A little, I guess it is kind of warm, but a little colder than usual. I think this hot Indian curry with the garlic naan and some rice. There's no way this doesn't go well. Hi, Mom. Hope you're doing well. The whole fam, the whole childhood is here. I love it. Sydney, did you cook anything fun this weekend? I see the basil is growing well. Love to see it. Love to see it. All right, this is looking good. Great on the other side. Let's do one more flip. Yeah, another plate right here. The paper towel on this guy going. All right, who knows what poultry needs to be cooked at to be up to proper temp? Quick test for the chat. I know Sydney knows this. Yeah, that was quick, Sid. That was quick, Sid. All right, nice little flip. I think I'm okay with this. Let's take her off onto the paper towel. I think I want to paint the side we go down first. All right, let's paint our other side. And then a little parsley on this guy. All right, first naan. I'm okay with it. Looks like naan to me. I would eat this. All right, chicken has like 10 more degrees to go. 10 more minutes or so. A cheers for all those partaking. All right, let's check this other side. See how this guy's doing. Looking great. Quick flip. There's some like garlic pieces shown on here from the sauce or the butter. I'm gonna pull these out real quick so they don't burn. Get a weird flavor in the pan going. And then we're doing another brush. All right, these look good. Why do the whole chicken with the chicken in the curry here? I love the question. Devin was giving me shit for that earlier. I want there to be like this curry chicken sauce, and then I'm gonna like thinly slice the chicken on top and lay that over the top. I'm hoping that we get a couple different textures of chicken, and then the look also looks good. But that's the thought there. We'll see how it all turns out. I think this is reducing a little bit too much. Let's add a little bit more stock back. If we can find it. Turn up your heat a bit. Let's get this incorporated. And I just love chicken. I cannot wait for this like extra double chicken dish here. All right, let's see how this. Where'd my tweezers go? Here we go. This guy's looking great. Little flip to the other side. Little parsley hitter on top. All right, where's our next guy? All right, paint a little bit on this guy. Let's try to move some of these. And then let's clear this garlic out. It's burning. All right, Basmati's looking beautiful. We're good there. So really the rest of this is just coming up to temp and finishing everything. 155 for our chicken, a couple more degrees. We'll be good there. It smells so good. I love it. Chicken is looking golden, crispy brown. Maybe 5-10 more minutes on that. We'll let that rest. Finish up these. And then we'll get to plating here. See if I can show you this chicken. I put it in the oven in a precarious way, and it's going to be precarious to get it out. All right, this is what we're looking like so far. Gorgeous. Am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong. There's one thing I know, it's how to cook chicken here. I swear to God, I love chicken. Okay, flip. Are we burning? A little darker than I wanted on that guy. It's okay. We'll save that one for Devin. Just kidding. All right, turn our heat down. I'm telling you, it's so tough to gauge heat on this, not only the cast iron, but with this electric induction, or electric deal here. All right, we're getting there. Slowly but surely. All right, let's see what this guy looks like. A little bit longer. See if I can fit anything else in here. All right, turn that guy on. Let's take a look-see-loo. Looks great. Little parsley hitter. Let's go for the next guy. These are looking great so far. I'm hoping that it like tears well and has like some elasticity and some body still to it. Let's turn this guy down. So we'll see. It just coats the spoon so well. Damn, I'm sorry. I wish there was someone here who knew like really authentic Indian cuisine so they could tell me if I'm like on the right track or not. But this tastes insane. I'm really proud of it so far. Or happy with it at least. Alright, about 2 more minutes on the chicken. We'll let that come out, get up to heat, finish resting. Then we'll start putting this guy together. We added just a little bit more chicken stock to thin it out. I don't want to be like low on the liquid there, so we'll keep tasting to make sure it's still at the right flavor profile we're looking for, but I'm okay with this so far. I think I already did it. Let's do it again. All right, let's take a look. Looking great. Let's get the next guy going. We really got to be careful on the temp here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but you can see the butter really hitting the heat, almost burning. We're not burning, but you got to be very cognizant of that. We don't want any burnt flavors. So I keep scooping out this kind of like burnt garlic that ends up in here. All right, let's look at our chicken. I'm loving the temperature. I don't know where I'm gonna put this. Let's put it back here. Lay some towels down. All right, about to take the chicken out. Let's go a little bit longer on that side. What are we at? Okay. So we're at 360 or 163 internal temp. Taking it out a touch early. It's going to continue to come up to heat. We don't want to overcook it. I'm honestly, if you've cooked a number of whole chickens, you kind of understand, like, you really don't want to overcook it, and it's okay being a little underdone. It will come up to heat, but I know that scares a lot of people. We're at 163. We're in a good spot. Let's try to take this out without hurting myself. All right, let's see if you guys can see this. Whole chicken looks absolutely gorgeous to me. We're gonna finish with a quick season here. Flip this guy. We've got a lot going on right now. Flip this guy. We're gonna hit our chicken with just a little bit of salt and pepper. I don't expect it to like stick to the chicken, but we do want like a little bit of finishing seasoning. This is looking great. All right, we're coming together. A little bit longer here, and we will start plating. Plating is my least favorite part. It looks so beautiful in my head. I actually put it on the plate, and it's like, this is not at all what I was hoping for. So, hopefully it works out well this time. This is the thought here. We're gonna have our bowl. We're gonna have our naan kind of sticking off the side. A little rice dollop, and then the curry over top. We're gonna have the onion, the cilantro kind of topper. First, we're gonna do a little bit of the coconut cream, actually, and then finish with the rest of that there. That's the hope here, at least. Let's give this a taste. Still great. Love it. We're almost at the 165 mark there. It's still coming up to temp. Let's see what we're looking like. A little bit longer. Let's give this guy another brush on top. And scoop out some of this garlic. Yeah. All right, let's get this guy off. Looking good. All right, it's almost time to carve up this chicken. We've reached 165. We're at 167 actually. So everything worked out as planned. Let's get this dried off a bit. Little switch of the view. We're gonna give it a second longer to rest, then we'll get this guy all carved up here. All right, let's take a look on this guy. You guys can still see this, right? Yeah. A little bit longer. All right, we're leaving the bird where it is for a minute. Devin's stealing naan already. Does it have like, can you break it apart? Like if you pull it, does it have like a nice naan texture? Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Devin's giving a thumbs up on the naan. Alright, give me this guy. Tastes like naan to me, right? Naan could use like salt, if anything, right? We're hitting it with some salt on top. Yeah, I just tried a small piece of the naan and I am impressed. I'm okay with it. This is exactly what we were kind of hoping for. Has this like nice pull apart texture, soft and chewy on the inside. I don't know what else you could ask for. All right, are you guys looking at the bird? You guys see this bird? Epitome of gorgeous to me. We have the nice seasoned exterior, golden brown as well. Everything passes the field test. Doesn't feel undercooked at all. It's so crispy on the outside. I'm excited for this. Let's start snipping away at some of the dressings. Okay. I'm excited to cut this for you guys. One of the fears people have is like actually cutting into the chicken. This is my favorite part. We're gonna start with the breast. We'll literally tear this guy apart. Oh, let's get this guy flipped. How we looking? How we looking? Not bad, not bad. Alright. A lot of waiting on this stream. I apologize. My timing is, I guess, a little off or not as good as it could be here. But flavors look great. Chicken looks insane. Naan looks insane. Basmati rice looking great. We'll be in good shape here. Alright, where's my knife? Get the string out of here. Alright, BRB. Alright, how we doing? How we doing? Get our next round going. I know it's a lot of rinse and repeat here, but alright, so we have this gorgeous chicken. We let it rest. She's still dripping juices though. This is a great sign. We've been resting about 10 minutes or so, letting everything kind of come together. We've taken off all of the trussing, however you pronounce it. And let's get this guy all cleaned up and we'll get him put on this plate here. I was going to start with the breast, but it's looking a lot going on there. So we're going to start with the legs. This is how I would defabricate or fabricate any chicken here, whether it's cooked or not cooked. Let's see if I can show you guys this. And towel. All right, you see this line right here? We're gonna go this on either side. Take this away from the rest of the carcass here. Get this one all good to go. And we're just gonna follow the line there. You see how this just immediately wants to open up? Do this on either side. Now, what I want to do next is to dislocate the legs from the hips, right? This is going to help us cut it evener or more evenly. I don't know if you guys could hear that. quick dislocation. Which allows us to get in between the joints and to take the leg off perfectly. So we have the drumstick and then the thigh as well here. This looks absolutely beautiful. Put this on our plate. Same thing with the other side. I'm going to cut this piece off. Get as close, cut through the thigh as possible. Does that not look gorgeous? Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? This looks insane to me. All right, so we have the back half of the bird done. See if I can get through this. I don't think I'm going to be able to. Let's talk about the breasts. Same thing when we fabricate the chicken when it's raw. We're going to go down the breast line. Now, I use the back of the knife, let's find the breast line. And then whichever side, we're going to go just a hair on the inside of the breast line. We don't want to, there's this like piece of the chicken that's all part of the breastplate. It's all like thick cartilage. We're going to go on either side each time. We're going to make a cut all the way through. I can feel the wishbone here. We're going to go all the way down to the rib cage. Once we've done this first incision all the way through, you're going to turn your knife and try to get against the ribs as much as possible. And we're going to get under the chicken breast here. And we're going to go all the way down the side. I like to take my knife, on this other side. Make an incision here. Again, against the breastplate. We're going to turn it. And same on this back side, or front, I guess. We have the full breast out. Looks gorgeous. Now, if you see here, my incision wasn't as clean as it could have been. We've got a lot of extra meat here. To be honest, this is fine. If you know anything about me, we're saving this carcass anyways. We're going to use it for stock later. So a little bit of meat on here is totally fine. Going to add flavor to a stock that we're going to use on a different date. But I could have been cleaner on this. I could have been cleaner on that cut there. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Just a hair on this other side of the breastplate. Incision all the way down to the rib cage. I'm going to get my this side par cut and through. This is still extremely hot, by the way. So my fingers are feeling it. Fingers are feeling it here. Let's get our cut all the way down. I feel the wishbone. All right, let's try to get cut off of the rib cage here. And then let's make our incision on the other side. And we have our other breast here. We're going to put it on the plate. All right, let's clean up this. We're still holding on to the bird. Just getting some of these juices off. Oh boy. Let's get some of this cleaned up. We got a lot of juice everywhere here. right, so now we have our 2 breasts off, we have our thighs off, our drumstick. Let's get the wings here. And just like the drumstick and the legs, you want to pop them out. Pop them out of their joints, bend them the wrong way, so to speak. Then we can easily cut in between the joints. And we have our 2 wings. All right, I'm going to clean out the carcass of this. We don't really want any of that. You guys forgot to tell me about this naan. All right, this piece has been on here for so long. We're looking like a dark brown. We're throwing this guy away. All right, let's get a little bit more oil on here. Let's do one last piece of naan. Quick change of view. Get that guy going. All right. Let's get this guy on its own plate. All right, so we have our fully deconstructed chicken that we oven roasted. This looks absolutely insane. We got my 2 favorite pieces, the thigh and the drumstick, and then we have the rest of the chicken right there. Let that kind of finish doing whatever chicken needs to do at the end. Let's get a quick cleanup here. All right, this was a long one. We're finally getting to it. Finally getting to the end here. Let's get our chicken in a situation where I'm okay with it being presented. So we've got chicken breast here. I'm using chicken breast for a few reasons. One, we have chicken thigh in the rest of the dish. Let's add a little bit more chicken stock here. So one, I already have chicken thigh in the rest of the curry base. And 2, I like the look of this. I like the look of the breast, thinly sliced with chicken or with the skin on top. And then the other thing is, a lot of people shy away from the breast. At least this is what I do. Because most of the times, if you're cooking just a singular chicken breast, you're going to mess it up. It's going to be dry. It's going to like stick to your teeth. I don't know if you've ever had chicken like that where you bite down and you like feel a bit of the chicken in your teeth like sticking there. We don't want any of that. And when you whole roast the chicken, it keeps all the juice. Like, look at all the juices still coming out of it. Like, it's still insanely juicy, completely cooked. We have this gorgeous, like, crispy isn't the right word because it is tough with chicken skin on the breast to get it crispy or in the right way. And that wasn't really our end goal. But I am really okay with this chicken breast. I think it's flavorful enough. I think it's gonna look great. So let's get this guy at least like, oh boy, semi thinly sliced here. All right, we're trying to keep as much of the skin on there and have it look as good as possible. Where's my tweezers? Let's get this guy flipped. All right, I think we're close to ready to plate. I actually kind of want to do this other guy too. All right, let's take a look at this guy. Looking great. A little bit longer on that side. Let's get this guy kind of remelted. All right, it's basically time to plate here. Let's give this one last final taste test. Make sure our flavors are right. I'm still super into this. This tastes insane. All right, let's get this all plated up. Let's got another flip. Oh. All right, we got our naan here, looking absolutely gorgeous. All right, can you guys see this? A little switcheroo. All right, let's get our basmati. All right, I don't have a ladle. Let's hope for the best here. All right, is Judy still here? I feel like Judy's right. I don't know if we need the extra chicken on top. Let's do it just for the look. All right, per usual, not in love with the plating. But it's whatever, guys. This is going to taste insane. Oh, maybe not as good. We'll see. We got garlic naan. We have this absolutely insane curry base. Chicken 2 ways. We got the basmati rice. I'm excited about it. I appreciate everyone for coming to hang. Every Sunday we put on this little show where I yell at you about food and hope that it goes well. Appreciate every single one of you for hanging out. We had the whole hometown here. Lauren, Judy, my family, Sydney, the AZ crew with Poncho. Connor came to hang out. Appreciate you as always. I'm going to eat. Gonna have the rest of my night. Tomorrow off. Thank God. I hope the same for you all. But no, can't thank you guys enough. Thanks for hanging out. Until next time.